It can mean something as simple as saying thank you to a veteran you pass on the street. Countless street corners in places like Chicago and Philadelphia.
Parisians opening their doors to anyone trapped in the street. Taxi drivers turning off their meters to get people home safely. People lining up to donate blood.
These are borrowers who discover that credit card debt is all too easily a one-way street. It's easy to get in, but almost impossible to get out. So, lost and alone, he still managed to fight his way through the gunfire and help liberate the town in which he landed, a town where a street now bears his name. When no one has to fear walking down the street holding the hand of the person they love. Gave them their first loan, who've watched them grow from down the street, not from Wall Street. The large majority of the business loans from these smaller banks. It's the story of how Jacksonville seemed to come to a standstill as people lined street after street to honor one of their own. But then I looked outside as I was listening to him talk, and I saw some young boys playing in a vacant lot across the street. And they were just throwing rocks at an old apartment building that was boarded up. And my hope is that we can move forward with some of these trade agreements, having built some confidence, not just among particular constituency groups, but among the American people, that trade is going to be reciprocal. That's not just going to be a one-way street.
But one wonderful thing about President Obama, never lost his street cred.
Money has helped to create or preserve almost 4,700 law enforcement jobs for 3 years and made progress towards our goal of putting 50,000 new police officers on the street. Next.
They'll tell you, I live right down the street.
It might be easier to turn the channel when the news disturbs you, to avert your eyes when you pass that homeless man on the street, to tell yourself that other people's problems really aren't your responsibility. And the tragedy that we saw yesterday where people were gunned down on the street by terrorists who are purposely trying to undermine these talks is an example of what we're up against. That's why we shouldn't be resorting to protectionist measures. We shouldn't be thinking that it's just a one-way street.